start with Steve Flink in flashing medals. I was supposed to talk about a final with maybe one Italian versus Serena Williams.
No, let me interrupt you. We're supposed to talk about a final between the number 2 seed Simona Halep and the number 1 seed Serena Williams.
I don't believe it.
The 2 Italians were supposed to lose. How could this happen, Ubaldo?
I have no idea. I don't believe it. I mean, can you pinch me and so you wake me up?
No, I think you deserved it. The Italians have been good sports for so long, waiting, especially for the women players to emerge on a large scale. Schiavone was a big breakthrough for you at the French Open.
Yes.
But now, to have Vinci and Panetta in this final, you can't go wrong.
No, I think one Italian will win. What do you think?
I think there's an excellent chance of that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the matches. You tell me what you think.
Well, first of all, I mean, the big upset, of course, is Vinci beating Serena, because nobody expected to win in a row for Serena.
Right.
And everyone talking about the Grand Career, the careers, not the Career Slam, but the Grand Slam. You know,
yes. And she never lost to Vinci. She's familiar with her. It's not that this was a shock opponent that she'd never seen before. And she won the first set, Serena, from 2-1 down, 5 straight games, 21 out of 28 points, 6-2, over and out. We figured this match was destined to be straight sets. And then, of course, Vinci turned it around in the second Ubaldo, played really well to win the second 6-4. But the third was the most surprising to me.
Yes, to me too, because normally Serena can lose one set and then at the end she ends up winning.
And we saw that with Venus. We saw that with Venus in the quarter. She bounced back quickly, and it looked like the same thing, Ubaldo.
Well, but with Venus, to be honest, Steve, about that match, personally, I don't really believe it was a really true win.
Well,
that is my opinion.
Okay, I don't agree, but that's not important.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that the pattern was the same. Serena, when she gets an early break in the third set, goes up 2-love, you expect her to hold. She's up 2-love, 40-30. Vinci made a great forehand passing shot against Serena. Came back and broke her on a double fault. And that, I think, was the turning point of the match, when she broke back in the third set. Don't you believe so?
No, I do believe so. Yeah. And then Serena, of course, was very, very nervous every time she was making a point. It was like she was half crying, almost and half roaring.
Yeah. And you could see it in her movement, too. She got slower and slower. And I don't think she was feeling any physical pain. She was tight. She was very apprehensive.
Yeah, anyway,
But what a great game, by the way, that Vinci played serving for the match, holding it well, made a couple of half-volley drop shots.
The last two. One with 2 hands backhands.
Yes.
Normally she plays. He's one of the 2 players in the top 50 who plays with one hand back.
Right.
And she made a half volley with 2 hands.
Just to be sure to get it over. Right.
Yeah. And then the next one, the match point with the forehand.
Yeah, just a beautiful job, because that's where you expect her to crack, and she didn't.
Yeah. Then, okay. Now, Vinci was a great upset. But even Panetta to beat Halep, the way she did, 6-1, 6-3. She was down 3-1. She made 15 points in a row.
That was amazing. That was amazing. 15 straight points, and Halep never really recovers.
Yeah.
Very disappointing performance of Halep, but Panetta, I have to tell you, she's a delight to watch. We'd seen her once in the semifinals here before. I think she's one of the most enjoyable players to watch outside of those top 4 or 5 in the world. And I don't know what to expect in the final. I guess maybe I'd give Panetta a slight edge, but I don't have a pick. Do you?
No, well, she won 5 times out of 8, so 5-3. But who knows? I mean, honestly, whoever wins, I'm happy. You know, that's personally.
But also, I think what we can also agree, they both deserved it, Ubaldo. They went out against heavily favored opponents. I mean, certainly, Vinci's win is one of the great, if not the greatest upset in the history of women's tennis. Yeah, when you look at the circumstances, the occasion, what was riding on this, Serena Williams within 3 sets of winning the Grand Slam, and she turns that match around and defeats her in 3 sets.
Well, I have to stop you, Steve, because we are going too long, and this is a historical, memorable day for Italian tennis. I want to thank you, and of course, Steve will be back with us, even if sometimes we don't need him. But he's the most elegant in the world.